Welcome to the deep dive.
We're exploring a really potent concept from our sources, the internal zero-point formula, often called I.Z.P.F.
Yeah, and our goal here is to sort of unpack this framework. It's interesting because it's not presented as, some external fix you go looking for.
Right. It's described more like an internal, a keyless door, part of what the sources call a frequency calibration system.
Exactly. And its main aim seems to be dissolving this thing called the Horde's mind web.
Which sounds intense. What exactly is that, according to the sources?
Well, it seems to cover all those external expectations, the beliefs we inherit, maybe even systems that feel kind of designed to keep us stuck or small.
Okay. So the I.Z.P.F's purpose then is resetting.
Precisely. Resetting the self back to what's called a sovereign, neutral creator state.
And reigniting the internal architect. I like that phrase. The truth seeker inside, who then hopefully becomes a truth bringer.
Mm-hmm. And the sources lay this out as a 4-part decoding process, kind of layered.
Okay, let's get into it. Where do we start? What's the first component?
It starts with I for internal inventory. The core idea is reclaiming what might feel like it was, stolen, before you can really return to your source, your core self.
Stolen how? Like our attention, our energy.
Yeah, things like that. It means stripping away external labels, identities built purely on past trauma, beliefs you've maybe just absorbed without questioning.
So it's a deep look inside, taking stock.
Totally. A really radical internal inventory. The sources push this question: who are you without the noise?
That requires some serious self-honesty. Shadow work, maybe?
Definitely involves shadow work. For you listening, it might mean just observing your thoughts without judgment, asking yourself, is this really my belief or someone else's?
Okay, that's the I. What comes after clearing some of that internal space?
Next up is Z 0-point reset. And here, zero isn't like nothingness.
What is it then?
It's framed as uncorrupted potential. It's about hitting a point of neutrality mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Letting go of the stories.
The narratives we tell ourselves.
Exactly. Those identity loops. The victim story, the hero complex, seeing others only as enemies. You're returning to a state before all that programming really took hold.
How do the sources suggest we do that? Sounds tricky.
It involves things like stillness, using your breath, consciously detaching from those roles we play. It's a real frequency shift.
Captured by that phrase. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose in this now.
That's the one. It's about presence, not being defined by the past or what others project onto you. It's where you stop just following.
And start remembering. Got it. So inventory reset, then what?
Then we hit P for pure frequency alignment. The sources are pretty direct here. Your resonance creates your reality.
Okay, resonance, meaning our inner vibe, our energy.
Yeah, your core frequency, that intuition, that inner knowing. It's about identifying that, amplifying it, and actively detuning from other frequencies.
Like fear, lack, division, the stuff that pulls you down.
Exactly. You consciously choose not to vibrate with those. This is where you really step into conscious co-creation.
Through intention.
Intention is key. Using your intention to broadcast your authentic signal. And the interesting thing is, the sources say sovereigns attract sovereigns.
Yeah.
You start connecting with others on that same wavelength.
The activation phrase captures it. I vibrate truth, therefore I attract truth. Makes sense. Could be small choices, right? How you respond to things.
Absolutely. Every choice reinforces your frequency, which leads perfectly into the final component.
Which is?
F for freedom embodiment. This is where it stops being just a concept in your head.
So it becomes a practice. Daily life.
Right. Sovereignty in action, learning to say no when it's not aligned, and yes, only when it truly is. Recognizing the world responds to how you embody this, not just what you wish for.
Setting boundaries, intentional creation. The sources say rebuilding reality brick by brick in your own image.
Your actions become the proof. The statement here is powerful. My life is my exhibit.
Wow. Okay, so I.Z.P.F. Internal inventory, 0-point reset, pure frequency alignment, freedom embodiment.
But the real takeaway, the core insight here, is that the I.Z.P.F. isn't something you just learn from reading about it.
It's something you become.
Exactly. The answers, the sources insist, are already inside you. This formula. It's like an activator, not a teacher.
And that connects back to the beginning, right? The door was never locked.
Precisely. It's presented less as a theory and more like a memory.
No.
A sacred code that got buried under all the noise.
Noise designed to keep us asleep, as the sources put it. They say the Horde taught you to fear stillness, to avoid that inner silence.
But that silence, that still point, that 0 point, that's where it all begins again. That's the Z.
So for you, the listener, this deep dive isn't just about getting answers.
It's about activation. Remembering.
The door was never locked. You just had to stop asking permission to open it.
I made this not to teach you anything, but to help you remember what they made you forget. The internal 0-point formula isn't some new age fluff. It's how you reclaim your sovereignty by dropping every label they put on you. Z means zero, and zero is where you meet yourself before the world told you who to be. You're not here to follow the path. You are the path. This formula, it's already in you, but it's been buried under fear, distraction, and noise. Strip it all away, and what's left? Stillness, power, and truth. This ain't the end. It's the return. Feel free to figure it out yourself. Just know the door was never locked.